yourself embracing change? So in your business, with your family, your friends, and you spoke about new and old responsibilities. How does it play out for you?
Okay, I love this. I love doing comparisons, the before and now, So maybe let me just rewind a little bit to what was happening at the beginning of March, mid-March, end March, and then what are the changes that I had to introduce, and now how have I embraced them when into tomorrow it's July already. So it's already solid 3 months and some couple of days. So already there's something to talk about there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
My old life involved, so I used to stay in Joburg, Midrand, and most of my coaching work was Pretoria, Centurion, Pretoria East, those kind of places. And
Is
then
this before
also
COVID?
Fourways, Sandton. Sorry?
Besides this, before COVID?
Before COVID. So
Okay.
that was my normal life.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it entailed me driving from Midrand early morning to beat the traffic, get to my appointments, mostly if I'm facilitating, that starts at 8 in the morning. If I'm coaching, could be anytime during the day, but a lot of driving around in all those places every day, getting back home around 8, 9, 10 at night sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a kind of life that I used to have. But then as a father, it didn't appeal to me much because I never got to see my kids as often as I wanted to. I never had that kind of a relationship that I wanted to have. I wanted to be more hands-on, but the type of lifestyle and everything didn't allow for all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of the business, even looking for business and so on, there was a bit of work we were getting overseas in India, in Thailand, and also there were some conversations with other coaches in the US and so on, and that was online. So my online presence was about 20% at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of it was direct contacts with local clients here in South Africa. And if it was people outside of the country, it entailed a bit of traveling. So flying out to all these places that I've just mentioned to do work there and so on, being away from family and away from the business itself here in South Africa. Now, COVID-19 changed all of that. And I'm very excited about a lot of these changes that at first I was like, I feel so threatened, so anxious about. But now I'm actually excited about all the positives that have come out, even though I wouldn't say I'm on top of things on all levels, but the stuff that is working, I'm excited about it. So one first thing in terms of family, both my kids are now studying online. So my
Mm-hmm.
daughter is in a private college in Joburg, but they're doing online learning. So she's studying project management, and
Mm-hmm.
that she can do anywhere in the world as long as she's sitting in front of a computer and she's got data, she can connect, she's happy, right? So she's here in KZN with me. Two, my son is into homeschooling now. So when grade sevens opened for them to then go back to school because he's in a public school, I asked the school if maybe they could allow him to do to do homeschooling, because that would work for me better. I feel more safer being hands-on and so on. So that's one. Another change. So the third change that I made was we did away with the office in Pretoria. And so our work is now entirely, it's no longer 20% online, it's now 100% online, which has opened up opportunities to work with coaches all over the world. We can source business all over the world now. We don't have those problems anymore. Yeah. So that's basically how everything has changed.
What do you need from the coaching fraternity? So what would you like more of? What would you like less of? And what is missing? And before you answer, I'm just giving you the heads up about the time. So 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the question after that then is about what are you doing in terms of your business?
Okay.
Where are you at? So just giving those heads up front so you got time.
Because we only have 5 minutes, let me just give you bullet points. What do I want more of? I want more collaboration. I want more opportunities with other coaches where we're delivering content. And all the stuff that we discuss in our webinars and all these workshops that we have with each other locally and also with other coaches internationally. I want us now to be out there delivering solutions to corporates, to organizations, also to individuals and small businesses. Basically, that's what I want.
Yep.
What do I want less of? I want less of talk. I think talk is overrated. We do a lot of talking, but very little of our talking translates into action or into action that converts to cash in the bank. We talk. I love talking and so on. So what do I think is missing? What I think is missing is, I think what's missing currently in how we're doing things and in how we're interpreting the whole COVID-19 new normal and so on is the element that says there's a whole lot more that we don't know about the future. There's a lot that we don't know about the future. A lot of our coaches in the fraternity, locally and abroad, I've attended a lot of these webinars and so on. We want to come across as if we know, as if we have the answers. And that places a huge burden on us, especially when we claim we know and we have solutions. And yet, I think maybe for me, humility says we should actually humble ourselves and say, I'm open to learning new things, not only from others, but also from experiences with clients where I can discover more about things that I might be blind to or things that are still emerging, and therefore it's a blind spot. We're going through a future that is still emerging. We don't know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
So if we could move away from claiming that we know, I'm happy.
Yeah. Okay. So would that translate as well into also being more curious?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Being more curious, asking more questions, and asking questions in an attitude that says we want to know.
Yeah.
Not a question that says we're just here to boast about who knows more than the other. You know.
Yeah, I hear you. It's like, the humility, and very important. We don't know what we don't know. In terms of your transition, so what's coming up for you in the next 7 days, 30 days, 90 days?
Yeah, so in the next 7 days, we'll be launching my book. I'm a cross-pollinator. So we'll be, so in the next 7 days, next week, Tuesday, the 7th of the 7th, on the 20th of the 20th, that's what's happening. And then in the next 30 days, the course that I've designed as an extract from the book to then translate the lessons in the book into practical form, that course will be available. And we'll be making an offer for people that will be attending the launch next week, Tuesday, and we'll tell them about how they could sign up for the course and so on. So we'll give details there at the launch. The course is coming up in 30 days. In 90 days from now, the app for all cross-pollinators to be a part of the beehive, that app will be up and running in 90 days. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I feel good actually saying that. So yeah.
No. Yeah, and I believe that it's definitely going to be happening. So really excited to watch that unfold and see what that brings to it for us.